There is a noise I'm hearing right now as I was leaving Schoenberg Marsh that sounds an awful lot like an Eastern Meadowlark. We issued a birding challenge to our viewers to find 3 specific species of birds in the month of March: the song sparrow, the northern shoveler, and the eastern or western meadowlark. Having found 2 of the 3, and only needing a meadowlark to complete the challenge, I found myself searching for one in the open fields of Columbia County, right underneath the migratory flyway. Hey everyone, this is Ryan from Badgerland Birding, and today I am trying to finish up our challenge for March by finding an eastern meadowlark. I'm in Columbia County where there is a lot of open space, so I'm hoping to pick up one of these birds here. I'm at Schoenberg Marsh right now, and there are tons of waterfowl everywhere, so hopefully we can find some birds and hopefully complete the challenge today for the eastern meadowlark. Schoenberg Marsh is an excellent place to find meadowlarks, as well as many other grassland species. The open fields and managed prairies, coupled with the shallow cattail marshes of this location, make it ideal for new March arrivals. Feeling confident after finding a song sparrow for my challenge earlier in the day, I began searching the burnt fields and listening for the meadowlark's distinctive call. However, the birds I heard most prominently were the many geese on an ice-covered pond near the parking lot. In addition to the common Canada geese, this group also contained greater white-fronted geese and cackling geese. Both of these species are typically only found in the state during migration and are always fun to see as they make their way through in March. As I scoured the grasses surrounding the pond, I came up with a few more March migrants when I spotted a few red-winged blackbirds making their presence known, as well as a very elegant pair of sandhill cranes. I walked to the end of the trails, which ended up overlooking a large frozen marsh. Here, I got some good looks at a song sparrow that was considerate enough to sit up and call, as well as an American tree sparrow that hadn't migrated back north yet. What made this spot interesting was the thousands of waterfowl flying overhead and periodically landing on the ice, causing quite the spectacle. There is a lot going on here. There's calls coming from every direction, but I did not find a meadowlark here, so I'll have to see if I can find some other areas with the right habitat in this county, and hopefully a meadowlark will turn itself up. I headed back to the car, but as I was about to get in, I heard a familiar sound. There is a noise I'm hearing right now as I was leaving Schoenberg Marsh that sounds an awful lot like an eastern meadowlark. I tracked the noise and was able to get a quick but definite glimpse of my 3rd challenge bird. Well, that was a very quick view of an eastern meadowlark. So technically I have completed the challenge, all 3 birds, but there is one more spot I want to look for these meadowlarks that maybe I can get a better look. I drove down the road to another entry point, hoping to get a longer encounter with this beautiful species. I followed the boardwalk that eventually led to an observation platform. From there, I spotted mallards, hooded mergansers, and wood ducks, but no meadowlarks. I headed back to the spot where I had my brief encounter the first time and began surveying the area. This go-around, my luck was much better, finding 2 meadowlarks roaming around a burned field. Was able to track down 2 eastern meadowlarks. They're in this area that was burned, and they're just kind of chilling, walking around and looking for stuff to eat. Oh, there was a call. That call is so recognizable for the eastern meadowlark. It's one of the things that signals that spring is finally here in this part of the state. The eastern meadowlark is an iconic bird of prairies and open fields. They can typically be heard before they are seen, as they make their signature sweet and melodic call. Eastern meadowlarks have a grayish-brown back with darker colored striping and barring. They also have dark stripes on their head and flanks. Eastern meadowlarks have a bright yellow underside and throat, with a black V-shaped marking on the chest. This species can be found in northern South America, most of Mexico, and eastern North America. In spring, they migrate north, expanding as far north as southeastern Canada. Eastern meadowlarks can be found in grassy areas, ranging from airports to agricultural fields to weedy lots, where they feed primarily on insects. I'm really happy I was able to find my last challenge bird in such a beautiful place like this, with all of the sounds of migration going on in the background. There's the geese, there's the sandhill cranes, the red-winged blackbirds. It's just a perfect way to complete the March challenge. It felt great to go 3 for 3 in the March Migration Madness Birding Challenge. This time of year is always special to birders, and the extra challenge made it that much more enjoyable. Hopefully I can have similar luck with the challenges for the upcoming months as well. And hopefully all of you participating are having a great time doing it too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Badgerland Birding.